Hey guys, welcome to the Night Shift Podcast. My name is Vilma.
My name's Emmanuel.
And this is episode
4.
Sorry we didn't put a video up this week.
Yeah. We were busy doing other things. Sorry.
We were busy dealing with life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, this week, what are we talking about?
Today on this episode, we're going to be talking about mental health awareness.
Yes. So October is, I'm going to read a little bit because I feel like this is very important. I don't want to take it like out of context or just like say my opinion about it. But so October, the first week of October is National Depression Screening Day. It's October 10th. So tomorrow. Yeah, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Tomorrow's the 10th.
And also the first full week of October is Mental Illness Awareness Week. And I feel like with this topic, we're going to have like this episode, and then hopefully in the next one we're gonna have like a continuation with one of my friends. Her name is Gabby, and we're gonna be talking about her experience and her journey with depression and just life and being a nurse. But anyways, also is it Cancer Awareness Month as well?
Yes, it is.
It is. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of topics that we could talk about this month. And then we have, I don't know if you could see him. Yeah, you could see him. Yeah. We have our guest here, Theo. Theo, you're sleeping, Papa?
You going to sleep? Look at him.
Yeah.
He's a big boy now.
Come here. This way, no?
Some of you people met him when he was a baby.
And now he's
grown. Still a baby. 7 months.
Yeah.
8 months. And counting.
Say hi, Papush. Okay, so do you want to start with the first question?
Yes.
You want to just...
About to get into it right now. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So first question. What inspired you to speak about mental health? About your mental health struggles.
So I feel like a lot of people that I know, that I've met, and my family members, we all have somehow suffer from depression, had depression, and we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Does your family talk about depression?
Not a lot. I mean, sometimes we wouldn't go into depth, just maybe with my mom more than my dad, because my dad doesn't really know much. I don't think he knows what that is.
Do you think he believes that there's... Because you know how there's a lot of Mexicans that are like, oh, you're not depressed, just if you're bored or if you're sad, just go and wash dishes or go and clean something. Yeah.
Or like, you know, do something, go do some sports or go outside, you know. Honestly, yes, because in my family, well, my dad's side of the family, he told us there's either some go crazy, they start hearing voices, or
so like schizophrenic.
He didn't go into depth. He just said, well, one of his I think it was a sibling, and then mainly cancer. Yes, because I think his oldest sister, I'm not sure which sister it is, he told us that she has cancer, that they had to cut off her legs.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and then a couple other ones. I just don't remember.
That's like diabetes, because that's when
that
usually
too,
people.
Also, I feel like it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's either those two. Either we get cancer, or go crazy, or diabetes. Kind of sucks, huh?
Kind of future I have.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, me, not you.
Well.
Because I'm the one getting it.
Yeah, but we're in this together. Well, just like how you say that you're getting it. Like
Yeah.
that's like me saying, you know, when I get into my depression episodes, or
Yeah.
not episodes, just like moments,
Yeah.
like you're there for me.
Yeah.
So what made me want to speak about it, it's I feel like now it's time like where I actually have to do something about it, because I'm tired of like these waves of like happy, sad, and I've never taken any meds for it. I don't want to take any meds, so I've been doing like a lot of research, see what foods I could eat, or what can I do to help it.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to talk about it. See if I hope I'm not the only one. I've talked to a few friends, and they also experience either anxiety or depression or things like that. So I feel like this is very important for people to know and to not. And if you feel like you have it but you're embarrassed to talk about it, then
It's a safe space we can talk about it here, you know?
yeah, or just seek out for help. So the moment that I knew, so there's like these two moments that I realized that I was in deep depression, and I was like, okay, I need to snap out of it. The first one was like Tita was like 1. She is now 12, and I had a hysterectomy, complete hysterectomy. For people that don't know, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Because of positive.
I'm one of them.
You didn't know?
No, I mean, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like where they take like your cervix, your uterus, your ovaries. So because I had cancer, and so
What type of cancer did you have?
I can't remember the name of it. And they. So how, you want to know something funny?
What?
Well, it's not funny, but I was actually pregnant when they found that I had cancer on my cervix. And then
How many months were you pregnant?
I think I was 10 weeks, she said. So I had Tita. Then I didn't go for my follow-up appointment to check up. And then I went because I was pregnant. The doctor was very mad at me. She delivered 3 of my kids. But anyways, she was mad. She's like, Belma, how can blah, 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 blah. And I agree, you know. So then she's like, okay, we're going to have to do a termination like right away. This can't wait because the cancer could spread.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. But this is the thing that at that moment, she was deciding for me. And
you didn't like that?
I didn't know, because I known a lot of people that struggle to have kids. Not that I was anywhere close to like either mentally or physically or economically capable of having another kid, a 5th kid. But just I was upset that they're like, oh, my sister was there too. And the father of my kids, and it's like, you have to have a termination. I was like, well, I need to think about it. She's like, no, Belma, like, we need to schedule surgery like now.
Oh, is that bad?
Yeah. And then so anyways,
Was it like early stage or late stage? Do you remember?
no, it was early, because she's like,
okay.
let's like just
Get rid of it
get
right
rid
now
of everything
before it spreads. Okay.
And they gave me some pills too, because I had like this disease in my blood. Yeah. So anyways, I remember the pills were like green pills. They were like big capsules. I was like, ugh. But anyways, everything was decided for me. She's like, what is there to decide? You already have 4 kids. It's either you or the baby. But then it's like, well, how do you know I don't want the baby to live?
What was your
until this day, I don't know, because I see my kids and I know that was the best decision, because I mean, they only have me. And but still it hurts. It was a baby.
looking back?
Yeah, so I didn't even want to know what it was. So I don't know when they did the ultrasound. They're like, oh, do you want to know? And I'm like, no.
Because it was going to get worse. You were going to like, this feeling was going to get to you. You were just like...
Yeah, and they wanted to give me like a ultrasound too. And I'm like, no.
You're gonna feel worse than you already do, you know? Yeah. Because that's like another human baby.
Yeah. And 10 weeks, over 10 weeks, like there's like, I don't know, it's over 2 months, like almost 3 months.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, until this day, like around October, because I remember the due date was going to be October 2, like Tita. And like when this time comes around, I always think about it.
Also, like it hits you more.
Yeah.
Because it brings you back memories.
And then you know how there's many cases that is like, okay, you go through chemo and then the baby survives, you survive, like and everything's better. Like, it's like, what if I wanted to take that chance? So I do think about it.
That wasn't an option at the time?
Well, she didn't give me an option.
Oh, wow. She was just like, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that happened. So anyways, when Tita was 1, after the hysterectomy, I felt like I was like very depressed. And I remember like very well that she smiled at me and I couldn't smile back. Like I wasn't smiling. I was like barely even talking at home to the kids. So that's when I'm like, oh, I need to get help.
Yeah. Which
I didn't.
What did you do?
I just snapped out of it. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to like get up and, I don't know. I just got up. Didn't really talk about it, but that's when I noticed, oh, I think I need help.
Was it like instant or did it take you like months?
No, I think until this day I still struggle with it. It just comes and goes, and some months are harder than others. And then this other time, so there's this, and I'm gonna put it somewhere right here. There's this movie called The Maid on Netflix. Have you seen that show?
No.
I really recommend that you guys watch that show if you guys haven't watched it. And it's based on a true story. The girl wrote a book about it. And then that's how it became a show.
Oh, the famous actor, right? The Hispanic one? Is it that one?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind, sorry.
It's a show where she is being mentally abused, and she tries to call like the cops, but they're like, well, he didn't hit you, did he? And she's like, no, but he will hit the walls and he will like mentally abuse her.
Oh, wow.
And they had a kid, and she started doing work as a maid. That's why it's called a maid. And then, well, she has a very pretty a very, not ending, because I mean she's still alive, but she finished college and she wrote a book and then she got that deal. But anyway, she does have a degree. But there's this part in the movie where she goes back, like they help her like not run away but shelter, and then she decides to go back. And then she does, this couch literally consumes her. Yeah, you need to, like, I'll have the kids put like a little, like a short video of her being consumed. I was watching that show. I remember I binge watched it and crying the whole time because that's how I felt. And I was like, that's me. Like, that's like literally that's how I felt. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one that feels like that or that's been through that, or you know, so I have to get up and snap out of it. So I just get up and snap out of it.
Yeah.
But still, like, I try to listen to podcasts. I listen to Jay Shetty a lot. I feel like I don't think it's getting better.
You think it's getting worse?
I don't think it's getting worse, but not that I do have the time to deal with my problems since the kids are older and I have time for myself. I feel like since I'm not on like just the go every day, like now I do have time to think about it, and that's when I struggle with things like that.
Because you get into like this, what, like in your own mind, and like think about it.
Well,
and like you go through.
I
like,
actually try to avoid it. I don't like thinking about it, but it's the way that I feel. Like I know that there's things that need to be done, and I can't get myself to do it.
Like
yeah. So I think there's like a question there about like how it has affected. Do you want to read the next question, maybe?
Are you done with that first question?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I think I am.
So, tell us. Can you tell us about your journey with mental health?
I mean, I feel like it's been a lifetime journey for me.
Really?
But like I said, I haven't gotten any help. Or for me, like I just talk about it with my friends, and for me that's enough. Which is not.
I mean, you never know. Maybe other people can relate, like to you that went through the same thing or similar struggles. You know.
So I feel if it was enough, I feel like I would be better.
But you think it isn't?
It's not. So that's why. So you got me a cold plunge. The cold plunge that helps with anxiety and depression and stress, and because
it's a cold bath,
a cold
ice bath or something like that.
I
was like, cold plunge. Yeah. What is that?
Plunge. A plunge. That's what it's called. Cold plunging.
Oh.
So that's supposed to help with release all those.
How did you feel when
I did it yesterday? It was so cool.
Well, mentally, you know.
I like once I got out of it. I don't think I thought about it mentally too much, but just like my body was like,
like this is relaxing.
Yeah,
feels good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I think it's still like a journey for me. What about you?
Me?
Do men go through depression?
Yes, but the thing is, you guys don't see it. The reason why, well, in my opinion,
I think I see it.
In my opinion,
well, not on you because
no, me honestly, because I'm be honest with you, I've never ever had never gone to depression or had mental issues, anything like that, or like even my health. Maybe I've been down sometimes, but not to the point where like you hit rock bottom or like you have struggles. Like I don't want to get up these certain days, or I just don't have the energy to do anything. No, I'm the opposite. You know?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You are. You're like, let's go. Let's go.
Do this. Yeah, that's how I am. But honestly, in my opinion, I feel like when men are in those type of situations, we hide it. And the reason why is because society has made it seem that men should always be strong. That shouldn't show their weakness and anything like that. And it's an issue because then lots of men tend to, commit suicide. And because they don't have nobody to talk to or aren't able to talk about these type of situations or topics. So and what we do is hide it.
Yeah.
Like you'll probably see some guy walking down the streets with a smile, but in reality we don't know what that one person is going through.
Yeah. Or
what every male in this whole world is going through. So I feel like it's harder for us men to express our feelings or tell us about what's going on in their lives, because we feel like we're gonna get judged, and it's just gonna make it even more worse than it already is.
You know how in one of the other episodes I told you, like, if I see a man cry, if I ever saw a man cry, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, you did say that.
And my daughter too. I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because we're just strong.
I feel like because you guys never seen something like that, so it's not normal for you guys.
Not that we haven't seen it, but there's like the majority of our family, it's females. and we're very, very strong. Like, starting with my great grandma, you know, I mean, she's 99 and she still walks. She's still, like, she works so much. She ran a whole hospital. So, yeah. And she took care of her kids. And so I feel like we all take care of our kids differently, and, like, in our family. But we're always, like, on the go. Like, there's no time to sit and cry.
Yeah.
So that's why now that I've actually had more time, and, like, that's why it's, I think, like, getting to me finally. But we're just, like, on the go, like, survival mode. Yeah.
Next question. So tell us more about your childhood.
Oh, I think that's where all our problems start. Not problems, but maybe that's where it comes from.
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't want to get too into it, but I feel like not a lot of people know. Well, not a lot of people know, but I don't know why I want to cry. I don't want to cry.
It's okay. Take your time. Honestly, for me, my childhood, I never really had any issues. I've seen it in, like, friends.
What they go through?
And I was just like, damn, you know, I have it lucky because I grew up with, like, both parents.
But not everybody that has two parents, it's like, it's not always healthy.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying from my perspective, though, you know? Like, me growing up, I didn't have any issues like that, you know? And I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Like, and when I see other people going through those struggles, I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
I wish I can do something for them, you know? Yeah. Like, even if it's something little that would, like, you know, be like, all right, cool. At least I did something for somebody that I know that made this little thing become something so big.
Yeah.
And, you know? But honestly, I didn't.
That's why when we, like, first started talking, and now, like, even having your siblings over, I'm always, look at him.
Lazy.
Oh my God, Joe, what are you doing?
His toys.
Like I've always asked you, so what happened to you when you were little? Like, for me, like, everybody that I know has like a big trauma happen to them, and then here you are, like, a happy kid, and I'm like, bro, bro, something, you need to tell me something.
Not really, nothing. I don't have anything,
and that's good. Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes when I
come here, Papa, come here. No,
it's fine. Yeah,
I don't want to be in the.
Honestly, like,
So I feel like, hold on. I have to get this haircut. He looks so cute. I just want to put it what he's doing. That's all.
We're doing a podcast.
I know. Okay. I'm done. So I feel like I don't want to blame my depression or my mental health on how I grew up, because I actually heard something this week that says, you know, it's not your fault what you went through when you were a kid or what happened to you, but it is your fault how you, like, move on. Like, it's me that need to heal myself. Like, somebody already hurt me, but now it's my job to fix myself. Like, I can't keep blaming it on my past. And I feel like I don't, not really much in my childhood. You know what? I feel like it does affect me to this day. I am very scared of failure or trying things. because I feel like I've always had to like take care of myself, just like to survive or like to. I don't remember. So when we lived in Santa Ana, I remember my dad, because we didn't have a mom. She left when I was 4, and then I met her again when I was 12. But I feel like I wasn't sad, but I was scared because I didn't know who was going to take care of me that day. I do remember him taking us to McDonald's to eat breakfast or KFC or, it was always like, obviously like fast food because he didn't know how to cook, I guess, or he was working. And so I was scared who was going to take care of us or how are we going to get to school. The school wasn't far, but I remember just being scared. And then there's this we had to go live with my grandparents, my dad's parents, and for a couple of years to Michoacan. And or I don't even remember, it was a year or two. I truly don't remember. But I remember my grandfather like molested me. So I was scared there too, like, is it gonna happen today or and like I was just scared. And until now as an adult, I think that it gets me angry because I have kids. And I'm like, I had nobody to take care of me. So I feel like that's where it comes, like I'm always like anxious or because nobody taught me how, like, oh, that shouldn't happen to you or yeah.
It's okay.
But now it's my job to fix it. And before, like, it wouldn't even bother me. I'm like, okay, it already happened. But now as I grow older, I feel like I need to heal that so I could, like, not move on because I've moved on, but, like, to...
You just want to heal that part of you?
Yeah, so maybe that way I don't get, like, on this episodes, maybe.
How do you think you would, like, get help? Or, like, try to heal that?
I was talking to one of the doctors. She's awesome, from work. And she said there's this medication that you could go off because I guess once you get on medication, it's so hard to, like, get off it. So, and I'm against medications for everything. So I feel like I do want to try it just because, I mean, I'm 39 and it doesn't get any better. So I feel like now I need to, because I gone to counseling. That helps. Working out helps a lot, like my mental health. But it's just a struggle to get there every day too. So that's why I'm like trying everything. Like cold plunge now. Exercising. I think I have to change the way I eat too. And I think that will help. And just like maybe going on meds for a little bit. Yeah. I mean.
Do you think that would change your lifestyle if you go on these meds?
No. So there's this there's this episode on Prime. Oh my God, guys. When I'm like super depressed.
They're like, whoa, one part's like...
I like watch TV a lot. First of all, a lot. I used to a lot. And there's this episode on Prime. I'm gonna put the name of it because it's like a whole show, but it's this episode with Anne Hathaway. That's how you say her last name? Okay. So that's how I feel because when I go on my depression, everything looks so different. I swear to you, it's so funny. I was telling doctor this. Like, everything seems like so, like, how can I say, like, gray. No, seriously.
You colorblind?
No. Yes. When I get in those depression modes. So everything's like, and that's what that episode is about. She is like, wakes up and she gets ready. She puts her makeup and she's like, I'm gonna go to the store, and it's so early, right? And she like gets stressed, and she's singing and she's so happy. She gets to the store and she grabs a peach and she smells it. She meets a guy, and then they make plans to meet each other for dinner or the next for dinner. So then you see her put that peach on her table. She's so happy. Like, nighttime comes and she's getting ready. She's putting mascara. As she's putting mascara, she drops it on the sink of her bathroom, and she just like freezes and she starts crying.
No way.
Yeah. And then she just freezes, literally. You could hear her phone, you could hear her doorbell, and it's the guy. And she was like super excited, and now she's like, whatever.
Yeah.
She goes to sleep for days
Afterwards? Or?
and that's what I do sometimes. I sleep.
Yeah, you do.
Like, if something happens to me that it's overwhelming, like, I go to sleep. It's like, don't talk to me, let me sleep it off. And that's not good either. I mean, no, it's not good.
It's not.
So that's when I was like, oh my god, like, no, you guys need to watch this episode for real. But then she sleeps for days. She gets up and she's just like, whatever, no makeup, nothing, no getting ready. She goes to work. She loses her job.
No way.
Yeah, because it's like she was like a no call, no show.
Oh, because she was sleeping.
Yeah, and
days.
it's like so many like I guess she's done it before that, so that's why it's like, no, this can't be happening. You're like a great worker. You could do in like literally in one day of work what it needs to be done, like, you know. But the thing is that we need you here.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's when she realizes that she's bipolar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I think she needs to go on meds and stuff. But when she's like super happy, like, you wake up and everything seems so bright.
Yeah.
And I remember very well too, like, just like there were some days that I will wake up and I'm like, wow, the sky is so beautiful. Like her. Sometimes I feel like her.
No way.
Yeah. Well, since I've been with you, I don't think it's been that bad. I think it's only been that one time that you're like, what's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Like, I woke up and then you were just like, no emotions. And I was just like, something happened? Like, literally, you know? Like,
like what? Like,
you were just laying in bed. Like, you just had no emotions in your face, you know? And like, I tried to talk to you, you know, try to make you laugh. Nothing worked. And I was just like,
yeah.
Okay, this is
and I
weird.
went on all day, even when you went to work.
And then like I tried talking to you, like even when I texted you were just like, no, or like nothing's wrong with you, and I'm just like,
I was kind of scared to tell you too, though.
Yeah, because I mean, like I was just like, something's wrong. Like she doesn't want to tell me, so I was like literally the whole day at work too. I was just like trying to figure out like what happened, you know. Like we were fine the night before, you know. Like we were cracking jokes when we went to sleep, you know,
like
as we usually do. And then when you just woke up, I was just like, it was just like a different person, you know. And I was just like, this is new.
So that's
and then afterwards when you explained to me like what was going on and why you were in this, like I was like, okay, it makes sense more now. And I was just like, what can I do, you know, in case it happens again? Or maybe I just have to like let it happen.
Maybe just bring me a coffee.
Yeah, that does. I mean, I don't know.
You used to make me coffees every morning. What happened, Emmanuel?
I don't know, honestly.
What happened? I make you breakfast every morning.
Okay, that's
What?
BS. Not all the time.
Hey, licuados count too. Smoothies.
That's not a breakfast.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Full of vitamins.
No, it isn't.
Protein.
Guys, what do you guys think? Is a smoothie breakfast? I don't think so. No. Okay, back to the topic.
Okay. To the next question. So that's like, I feel like my childhood was like I was always scared and always alone, and things like happening to me, like one thing after another, that I was just like in survival mode, and then into like having kids too, like just like surviving.
How was that? Did that take a toll on you too? Like, did it make it worse when you like were with the kids? You know,
I don't see it like that, but
not in a bad way. You know, it's,
no, like I don't see it because I had to. There was this point where, well, I couldn't have a mental breakdown because I had to work. I literally worked until I gave birth. Like literally days before I gave birth, I was working because I had to pay rent. I had to, I was a single mom. The father of my kids was around, and then he wasn't, and never financially helped. So I had to work. So there was this, I remember having 2 jobs at a time when Tita was a baby, and until she was 1, and no, I think until she was like 2 or 3. So I worked at a neurology clinic Monday to Friday, and then I worked at right across the street at a hospital. It was Northwest Hospital, and I would work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So imagine like job to job. Like I would drink so many energy drinks because I would not sleep for 3 days.
Did you ever have like any type of like mental?
I did.
While you were at work?
I did, because not at work, but I remember, so my kids went to a private school, Seventh-day Adventist. And I remember the pastor coming and saying, okay, you have these 3 kids and you're behind the payments. So let's arrange something. And I said, okay. I remember at the time I was renting the house from my sister because she had moved with her husband to an apartment. And I remember I had a big TV and I had to sell it to my tío because I couldn't pay the rent that month, and my sister's like, you have to pay me rent. And I said, tío, here's the TV. And he still has it in his living room. Yeah. And but anyways, I remember that day that the pastor came to the house. I was like, I'm like so close. I feel like I'm about to have a mental breakdown, but I can't. I told Antonio that day, the father of my kids, I'm like, I can't. I feel like I'm about to go crazy. Like I swear, I was like, I can't anymore. I can't do this anymore. But I couldn't have it. And I told him, but yeah, I can't have a mental breakdown because we have 4 kids. Like, if I don't take care of my kids, who's going to take care of them? But at the same time, like, who's going to take care of me? Like, I've never had nobody take care of me.
What about now?
Until now. But it's like, yeah, I feel like I was about to go crazy. I was like, and there's these moments that it's like, as a Christian, I know that taking your life, that's never crossed my mind, taking my life. But I
was about to ask you that too.
But I do have thoughts of like, I had thoughts of like, oh, what if I went to sleep and I don't wake up? Like, just like, like
all your issues and
yeah, like I would just be sleeping.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
I would never ever do that, like unalive myself, but yeah.
In those times when you had those mental breakdowns, did you ever like maybe try talking to your I'm blanking, sorry, like the father of your kids? Like, was there any time where like you try to sit down and talk to him about it, and then see what he would tell
he
you?
will listen.
Mm-hmm.
He will listen, but I don't think he was capable of truly understanding or just like he would just listen.
Yeah.
But it's like
But it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Okay. On to the next question. So, another question. What can loved ones or friends do to support someone who is struggling with mental health? In your own words.
So I feel like just like going to that person's house and I think she commented on our first video like, oh, so happy for you. I think she did.
Who?
Alejandra.
Oh.
And I remember when I was pregnant from Joseph, we were always pregnant at the same time, and she would I was just like I said, laying on the couch, and we were like, we lived like 2 complex apart, like we were neighbors, right, from apartments, and she will come and just clean the house while I just lay there. Once she was finished like cleaning the refrigerator and everything, she would like get me in the shower.
Oh wow.
Yeah, open the curtains, and then she will leave and I was still laying there.
No
like
way.
I feel like when my cousin, I don't remember what I totally said, but I was like crying and I was always texting her, and she came for a few days, and we literally, she works from home, we literally were on the couch the whole time. Yeah. And we're just talking, and then we will go to eat, and I think we watched a movie, but the few days that she was here, we're just laying on the couch. Yeah.
Did it make it worse?
No, because I was so happy that somebody showed up for me. Like, it's just like, just showing up. I
Just
feel like,
listening.
well, in my, my experience is like, when I go in a funk, like, I just don't want to do anything. So I won't, like, it's just nice to have someone and be there for you and help you clean a little bit, or just sit down and laugh with you and
try to distract you from having those thoughts.
And then if you feel like talking, then you're gonna talk. If you don't, you don't. But it's just that,
as long as there was somebody there,
that you know that you're not alone. Yeah. Stephanie too, I remember getting sick, and she will come and take the kids to school, and I met her working in the ICU, and I remember she come and will leave me Gatorades and just check on me, and then she will shower the kids at her house and everything, and bring them to the house, put them to sleep, and then she will do that again until I was better.
Yeah. How long did that take?
No, it wasn't. I think like 2-3 days. That time I was sick though. But it's just like having friends, and I still talk to these friends. I still like, I'm close to them because they were there for me in moments like that. Like, just not just like, it's not all about, let's go to the movies, let's go hiking, let's go party, let's go drinking, I feel it's more at this age is more about who's gonna help me evolve, or just like, or not even get better, just like be at peace and help each other. Not just, it just doesn't go one way or another. Just like, it just help each other, be there for each other. Yeah.
Last question. How has your mental health influenced your personal goals?
Oh, that's a good one.